Title: The Echoes of Authority News Broadcast Segment, Galactic News Network. Date: September 24th, 2023. Anchor: Nova Sinclair. The camera zooms in on Nova Sinclair, who sits at a sleek, futuristic news desk. A holographic display behind her shows images of protests and government buildings. Nova Sinclair: Good evening, citizens of the Galactic Union. Our top story tonight dives deep into the troubling authoritarian actions of the Zorak administration, which are raising alarms across the galaxy. Reports indicate a significant crackdown on free speech and due process, leading many to question the very foundations of our democratic ideals. The screen transitions to footage of a protest outside the Zorak Central Command. The crowd holds banners demanding justice and freedom. Nova Sinclair. We begin with the case of one individual, known only as Aelion, a citizen of the Outer Rim who found himself in the clutches of the Zorak regime. Despite a galactic tribunal's order explicitly prohibiting his removal from the Union, Aelion was forcibly kidnapped and sent to the war-torn planet of Eldara. This blatant violation of legal standards has sparked outrage among citizens and legal experts alike. Cut to interviews with legal scholars and activists, their voices filled with concern. Legal scholar Dr. Kira Voss: The Zorak administration's actions represent a direct attack on the rule of law. If we allow such flagrant disregard for our judicial system, we risk descending into chaos. Anchor Nova Sinclair reappears on screen, her expression serious. Nova Sinclair: The complicity of certain political figures cannot be overlooked. Senator Thalia Vren, once a vocal advocate for justice, has expressed her worries about the administration's overreach. However, her continued support for Zorak's policies has left many questioning her commitment to the principles she once championed. The broadcast shifts to footage of Senator Vren speaking at a rally, her supporters cheering, while others in the crowd look skeptical. Nova Sinclair: Critics argue that only a robust, principled opposition can halt the administration's slide toward a fascistic regime. Protests have erupted throughout the galaxy, with citizens uniting in solidarity to challenge the status quo. The cries for justice and accountability are echoing louder than ever. The holographic display shifts to images of educational institutions, with students actively engaging in discussions about history and democracy. Nova Sinclair: Moreover, the Zorak administration's attack on institutions, including the prestigious Luminar Academy, is part of a broader strategy to reshape education. Reports indicate that the administration has threatened to revoke the Academy's tax-exempt status, aiming to stifle dissent and control the narrative around our complex history. Cut to a classroom scene where students are discussing the importance of critical thinking and historical context, while a teacher passionately lectures. The screen then shows a protest outside the academy, students holding up signs advocating for academic freedom. Nova Sinclair: As the administration co-opts the language of freedom and liberty, it employs authoritarian tactics to suppress dissent and undermine democratic norms. Citizens are urged to remain vigilant and resist these encroachments on civil liberties. The stakes have never been higher. The camera zooms in on Nova Sinclair's determined expression. Nova Sinclair: As we navigate these tumultuous times, it is essential that we stand united in defense of our rights and values. The echoes of authority may be strong, but the call for justice and freedom resonates even louder. As the broadcast concludes, a montage of protests, speeches, and expressions of hope plays out, while a powerful anthem of unity swells in the background. Nova Sinclair: This has been a special report from the Galactic News Network. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, together we can shape the future we desire. Good night. The screen fades to black, leaving viewers with a lingering sense of urgency and determination. End of broadcast.